side, or suffer them to bear the iniquity of trespass. When they eat their holy things, for I, Yahweh, do sanctify them.
Right, so it's sin unto anyone that's not a priest to eat of the what? Of the sacrifices. Okay, that was only for them, and it would be sin if anyone else would touch it. So they would bear their iniquity if they would touch these things. Read on.
And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto Aharon and to his sons, and unto all the children of Israel, and say unto them, Whatsoever he be of the house of Israel, or of the strangers in Israel, that will offer his oblation for all his vows, and for all his freewill offerings, which they will offer unto Yahweh that power for a burnt offering. He shall offer at your own will a male without blemish, of the beeves, of the sheep, or of the goats.
Come on.
But whatsoever have a blemish, that shall not ye offer, for it shall not be acceptable for you.
Right.
And whosoever offereth a sacrifice of peace offerings unto Yahweh to accomplish his vow, or a freewill offering in the beeves or sheep, it shall be perfect to be accepted. There shall be no blemish therein.
Right, so if you're going to offer something to the Most High, it has to be perfect, man. You don't offer the Most High the thing that you don't want. Well, you know, I got these four, I don't want this. Let me see, I'll bring it to the sanctuary and see if the brothers want it. And you bring a three-legged table. And say, oh yeah, guys, we just put another leg on that, and it'll be all right. You know? And so why don't you bring it? Why, and you got a nice table in your house. You know what I mean? It's a mentality. We're not offering up bullocks and rams and these fleshly sacrifices, but what these sanctuaries built off of your offerings. So you have to give what? Your best. You bring something to your sanctuary, bring your best. Right? When you exact your wages, you know, sometimes you exact your wages and you got this bill and that bill, and all the way down at the bottom, offering. That's supposed to be at the top when you exact your wages. This is what the Most High requires, always required of us. This is no new requirement. Okay? You gotta give it off the top. You gotta give the best. All right? Put your all into it. Like the priest was bringing out a little while ago. If you're gonna do it with your strength. Right? Don't do it half-heartedly. Well, at least I was there. I gave something. That's not what the Most High requires of you. He requires your best. Hold on, give me Colossians 3, verse 23.
Right, some of these Christian churches, they got direct deposit. You know what I'm saying? They already hooked up with your employer.
You took the willingly out of that, though.
What I'm saying is, like, some of you, like, you feel like, okay, you may miss a week, 2 weeks, and you know that the sanctuary is run off of your offering. So, I know it's just that sometimes if she won't make it a week, she would save, offering from last week. Right. But some of you might miss a week, 2 weeks. You're like, well, I wasn't there. I'm not responsible. But some of these churches, oh, don't worry, we have a direct deposit. When you get paid, 10% goes straight to the church. Listen, I went to the guy in Chicago. He was
Reverend Wright.
Reverend Wright. I went to his church. I was in the area. I heard about it, so I just stopped by and check it out. Listen, they had an ATM machine in the front. They had an ATM machine by the cafeteria, and they had an ATM machine upstairs. So, don't worry, you didn't bring cash with you, you got plastic, you got money. You understand? They got you covered. This is how they operate. You know what I'm saying? But we see the scriptures say, we do it willingly.
Right, willingly.
But our people, we don't want to do what it says. We'll help you out. Right. We say, we'll get you direct deposit, you get paid, straight to the church. What do you call it?
Colossians 3, verse 23.
Colossians 3 and 23. And whatsoever you do it heartily.
Do it what?
Do it heartily.
Do it heartily. What does that mean? Put your heart into it. Put your mind into it. Put your spirit into it. Whatever you do when it comes to the Most High, do it heartily. Don't do it halfway or, sometime-ish. Scripture says if you sow sparingly, you're going to reap what?
Sparingly.
That's what the scriptures say. Right? So we learning these things, but we got to put these things in action. Okay, read that.
And whatsoever you do, do it heartily as to the Most High, and not unto men.
And not unto men, hardly unto the Most High. I don't care if nobody saw you do it. Most High saw you do it. Right? His eyes is what? 10,000 times brighter than the what? All right, beholding what?
All the ways of men.
That's right, all the ways of men. Beholding all the ways of men. So just when nobody saw it, Most High saw it. They say how long you labored to get that thing straight. You there doing them garments, or you doing it, you laboring, you got to do it 5 times to get it right. Right? But you can't bring this to the sanctuary like this. That's not acceptable. You got to have that mentality when it comes to the Most High. That's, as you read these scriptures, remember, you learning the mind, you learning how our Father thinks. All right? You're not just getting information. You're learning how the Most High thinks, what's acceptable and not acceptable to Him. What kind of effort He's looking for. What type of spirit He wants you to be in. That's what you're learning, along with the information. Okay? The Father gave us this word so we could get to know Him. Okay? This is getting to know. So right, we coming together, we getting to know our Father all together. We sitting here getting to know Him. Getting to see what kind of mind He has, how He wants us to be. Right? So we might not have bullocks and sheep, but we understand He wants the best. Without blemish. He didn't even want a man going up and offering his offering that had a blemish. The offering can't have a blemish, the man can't have a blemish, but we can be any way we feel like it? No. That don't make sense. That don't line up. Right? We understand we have to be also just the way the scriptures say, without blemish. Now we got to push ourselves. You know, it's going to be, it's not easy. I understand. Those guys, you know, was in a fight. Some brothers been in a fight for a long time. Some men get a little weary. That's all right. That's what we for. We had to what? We boost each other up. Iron sharpeneth iron, man. We build each other up. We give each other that more energy that we need to go that extra length. Con? All right.
22.
Con.
Blind or broken or maimed.
Oh, so do it heartily. I didn't want to finish with that. Finish that in Colossians. Let's finish the verse there.
Colossians 3:23. And whatsoever you do it heartily as the Most High, and not unto men.
Come on.
Knowing that the Most High, He shall receive the reward. So, knowing that of Masharah, He shall receive the reward of the inheritance, for He served the Masharah.
Right. Ye shall receive the reward of the inheritance. For ye serve the other one, Hamashiach Yahushai. So what? There's gain in doing this thing heartily. Most High ain't telling you to do this for in vanity. There's gain in doing it the right way. Putting in that time to get it done the right way. The Most High gonna bless you, man. Right? He's gonna bless you abundantly. He's telling you how to get the blessing. He's giving you the blueprint. You want to know how to get the blessing? When you do things for the Heavenly Father, you do it heartily. You put your all into it. And then the Most High gonna say, man, look how the brother, all the sisters, look how they labored over that pot. They made sure that she put that salt in, one more dash. It's not perfect yet. One more dash. And like, yeah, why is it so important? Because when you do something for the Father, that's how you gotta do it. You gotta make sure everything is right. Right? You gotta take that time out. Right? Don't do it like with one hand and you're doing something else. That's not a time to be multitasking when you're doing the Most High's business. You're doing the Most High's business, you know what? Put down what you were doing. Get back to it afterwards. I need to concentrate on what I'm doing here. Con?
All right.
All right. That would make it acceptable. Go ahead, brother.
How you doing? Brother Obadiah.
Brother Obadiah, come.
Well, I just want to, can I bring out two scriptures to what you were saying?
All right.
Just 2 quick verses. Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 17. It says, wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Most High is.
Right, what the will of God.
So we know what His will is, so we in position to be blessed.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one is Masharah 51 and 30. It says, work your work be times, like you mentioned and talking about working and knowing about your reward.
Mm-hmm.
Work your work be times, and in His time, He will give you your reward.
That's right. God. Work your work, be time in that way. On time, when it's due. When it's due. Do that work when it's due. Do when the purpose is, when the time for the purpose. Don't do it late. Do it right on time. Okay? Do it right when it's required, and that's when the Most High gonna bless you in His time. He may not bless you right away that day.
Right.
You're looking for your return. Now, it don't work that way. But then when the Most High bring that return, it's gonna be exactly when you need it. You're like, man, the Most High looked out for me.
That's right.
Wow, man, he came just at that last moment where I thought, I don't know what I was gonna do. And the Most High just worked the situation out for you. Those are the times when you gotta remember, you know what? I gotta continue doing right to my Father. I gotta continue because He blessing me. I gotta see that. You know, remember, He loved us first, Con? Don't forget that. We didn't choose Him, He chose us, Con? So once we have that in our mind all the time, this thing's easy. It ain't gonna be difficult. Because He's like, listen, Most High, listen, He chose me, He loved me first, I'm just showing Him back love. Okay, because He called us all out the world. Right? We wouldn't know what you was doing in the world. What you was planning on doing, getting ready to do, or was doing in the midst of, the Most High showed you love when you wasn't showing Him none. Okay, so we owe Him, just for that, we owe Him. You know, not to mention all the other blessings that came along with it. Okay?
Get this precept. Baruch 4, verse 4. And so, O Israel, happy are we,
Right.
for things that are pleasing to Yah are made known unto us.
They're made known to us, man. That's why we should be happy, man. We know how to please the Most High. We know His will, but about His will. His will is His commandments.
That's right.
That's His will. All right? That's what He requires of us. So we know what we got to do. Right? Now we know what we got to do and how we got to do it. We got to do it heartily. We got everything set up right now. Now it's just what? The application. Now we got to do it. We got to perform it.
That's also going back to what? Israel being special. Think about it.
Huh?
Of all the families of the earth, the Most High revealed unto Israel the things that make Him happy. We're the only nation that know what to do to make Him happy, nor the other nation. That's why the nations hate us. They don't, in their spirit, they don't really know why they hate us. Okay? That jealousy, you see as siblings, you know, you see siblings strive.
Rivalry.
Okay, rivalry, they want to be the parent's favorite. You understand? So the other nations, they look at us, they look at our people out there, pants sagging, you know, playing a fool, but the Most High still loves us. You understand?